Hey people, voice talking to you, and today we're checking out DarkSwitch. This is a new Frostpunk-style Citybuilder survival game where there is this horrifying fog that has taken over this fantasy world, and in order to survive, we build a civilization up in the branches of this big old tree. I think this tree has some sort of power to, like, keep the fog back, but there are monsters and insanity that come out of the fog that will get into our village that we have to build, like, towers and things to defend against. It's a very light versus dark style game, hence the UI with the suns and moons here. And it said the world was abandoned by the sun. I don't know what exactly that means, because it does appear to be sunlight here. I'm not sure. But you see our dude in his little fantasy hazmat suit there, digging at something down there. It's very, like, I don't want to say it's steampunk quite, because it's a lot of wood instead of metal, but there's a lot of weird machinery going on in here, like wood and gears. I like the style. It's Fey-punk. How about that? We'll call it Fey-punk, because I think the people are a mix of elves and humans. I don't know much more about the story, and honestly, I'm really just intrigued to see how the world building goes. Fey-punk sounds right. What's up, Squish? How you doing? We check the options. We're in English and the graphics and okay. Let's do it. Let's hit it.
Years ago, violent shroud surges began ravaging our world. They overwhelmed and engulfed everything in their path. And with the fog came horrors beyond comprehension. That is why, by the personal decree of Archon Valfides, we founded the settlement we call Elleran. Here, we conduct vital research and study the Shroud's nature, to uncover its secrets and to forge weapons against this unrelenting threat.
Reminds me of the intro from, like, old Warcraft, World of Warcraft. What's up, Phoenix? Welcome to DarkSwitch. Ooh, okay, so Elleran, that's the name of the city we're building. The big thing here is that we have very limited horizontal building space. So there's going to be a lot of moving platforms and things like that. Zip lines and all that are apparently big parts of the production chain. You guys look like hobbits. Interesting. Toiler's Chief Mathon. Master Ethnarch. The postal bird has brought ill tidings. The bureaucrats of Sorago write that food shipments from the capital shall cease. Furthermore, they demand that we send a report of our activities here. So they basically said, all right, well, just to let you know, we're not going to feed you anymore. But also, how are things going? Like, we really need that report, you know, it's like vital to our survival sort of deal. But we're not going to feed you. It looks like Archon Valfides is having trouble in the capital. He's rapidly losing the council's support. Now let's review our stockpiles. How long do we have? 3 days. We've only got food for 3 days. Oh. We're very prepared out here. Yes, for a long time our outpost survived solely on provisions from the metropolis. It seems that time has come to defend for ourselves. There are mushrooms growing on that tree just above the platform. Hyphloma sublateridium. A poor man's supper indeed, yet better than an empty belly when winter comes. Giant tree mushrooms. Welcome to DarkSwitch. To make your journey through the lands and air currents of Nalai not only interesting, but also comfortable, we have prepared descriptions of important elements of the game's interface for you. Thank you! That is called a tutorial. The main menu can be opened. Okay. Residence indicator shows total population of your settlement, as well as how many of them have permanent jobs. Right now you have to... They're not assigned to any task. Okay, so we start out with over 100 people. Gotcha. Camera switch button allows you to select the viewing method. A camera attached to the tree is useful for working... Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Clock shows time of day. Many events of the game depend on the time of day. For example, at 8 a.m. the day shift begins. It ends at 20. After which the residents who have finished working will have a snack, go to sleep. Have a snack, go to sleep. You can also see next to the clock how many days you have already been in Elleran. Buttons below allow you to increase the speed. Gamer pause it, sorry. I always eat lunch right before stream, that's why I just, a burpee. There's always food additives to soup like Sawdust. Yeah, we love sawdust soup. That definitely worked out really well for us when the world was freezing. Resource panel displays stuff. Yes. Edible mushrooms. Whoa, we're fast. Okay. Can I pause? Yes. Ooh, big map. Big map. There's like a smaller tree here. I guess this is the level of the fog. Maybe we have to be above like a certain height to avoid the fog. So there's a 360 degree... I could rotate too, huh? 360 degree map of this tree. So I'm guessing we can use all sides of it. It's not going to be fixed to just the front. And I'm wondering if we can build cities on these other trees or if it's just this one. Yeah, what's all this? It's highlighted, but I can't use it. Send workers to gather mushrooms. Okay. Where are the mushrooms? Mushrooms! Oh, there. I see. Oh, God. Okay, Can I turn down the camera sensitivity? Jesus. Nope, I can't. No controls. Already looks like we'll be able to expand other trees. That's what I'm hoping for. They said there was going to be a lot of, like, world-type stuff, and I've seen clips of, like, houses and buildings and stuff down here that need to be defended. Let's see. Homeless, 39. Physically ill, 4. Scout base with no scout groups. Scout base, you say. A bunch of resources. Okay. This. A bunch of resources. And a bunch of resources. So this city that you said that we've had here for generations or whatever, that we've been supported by the government or whatever, have we literally just been 2 houses and a town hall? Is that literally it? Has everybody been homeless this entire time? Great, good start. How's this work? Can I... Ah, I see. I don't know what the difference between these people are, but I'm guessing the green triangle means more. These are probably workers. These are maybe scouts? And these are like engineers? Alright, well, get on it. Get on to mushrooms. Oh, there's 2 sections for it? Oh, these are 2 different shifts. Oh, there's a day shift and a night shift. Should I not put people on the night shift? I've not been given a reason to do so. But sure. Most buildings require assigning workers to shifts. They won't function without them. You can add a worker to a shift. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Click, blah, blah, blah. Click the bin button. Yep, okay. Okay, start of this game, you have 2 shifts, day shift and night shift. Each worker can only be assigned to 1 shift at a time before resting. Certain conditions, severe illness will prevent workers from working. Scout bases with no scouts. Can't forget that. That's right. Efficiency panel shows how well the current shift is performing. So we can yell at them if they're doing poorly. Efficiency drops if a shift is understaffed or workers have negative conditions like injuries or exhaustion. The worse your workers' morale, the more frequent workplace as... They're divided into 3 classes. Here we go. Laborers, artisans, and rangers. Each class has preferred jobs, which they perform with increased efficiency, and unsuitable jobs, which suffer penalties. Laborers are the most efficient at harvesting fungi from the tree's bark. They operate indefinitely. Food sources replenish over time. Other resource nodes, however, can be fully depleted. Okay, so food we don't have to worry about. But other stuff we're going to have to look for new sources of. So I guess let's put people on the night shift, too. I don't see why not. What's with the red thunder over there? Oh, is this the fog? I kind of figured it would be closer. Should I put people on this too? We're getting wood. Choo-choo noises. Oh, that branch is still intact. Okay, I thought they had cut this branch off, and I'm like, that was a horrible decision that we made. What's this? Scout base. Oh, so there's a whole staging area down here, too. These mushrooms taste like feet and smell of rot. Thankfully, they are hardy and they grow quickly. Not enough to feed the settlement, but enough to delay starvation. That's wonderful. Usually such mushrooms are the food of beggars and eternally hungry teenage urchins. And when the order to get them comes from the Ethnarch, it is considered a bad sign. No time for pickiness. Who are you? You... I really hope these are not AI generated. They look vaguely AI generated. But it could just be the visual style. Artisan Head Helga. Tessin, you may be Ethnarch now, but what in the light's name are you doing? I don't see any, like, really bizarre changes to him. It's just the weird smoothness that usually gives it away. What exactly are you referring to? The mushrooms? We have no food shipments left, so now 3 toilers writhed with gut rot and 1 nearly died. That's only going to get worse. Well, they better get used to it then. What were you thinking? About growth stages and nutrient solutions? Did anything I taught you matter to you? I'll order a kitchen built at once. And the healing chambers. We have sick people, and judging by your start, we'll have more. Why aren't you in charge then, huh? Instead of this guy. Helga, we can't build anything here. It's just indigestion. Some good food will solve it. Why can't we build? We have a build menu. How am I supposed to... Uh-huh. Kitchen can be built anywhere, and now it's worth building on a trunk. I could figure that part out. They look like they came out of the early 2000s Pixar studio, like the Ants movie. Kinda, yeah. Yeah. Okay, suitable location. Construction surrounded by forests. Residents who are free from your work will build it. While your residents are hired to work shifts, then the building will not be built. Okay, so it's a free workers are builders kind of deal. Builders finish the work, a new building will appear. Yes, okay. I understand. Cookery! Can I put it just anywhere? I mean, I feel like it should be close to the food, right? I can put it down over here if I want. Sure. Can they reach this from the rest of the settlement? Or do they have to go all the way around to get to it? Okay, they can walk right over. Good. They're not totally incompetent. Build faster. Tick, 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 tick. Look at them go, the little guys. Hang on. Oh, God, it's so fast up close. They really need to change the camera movement speed to be consistent with the amount you're zoomed in. Because when I'm zoomed in this far, the same amount of movement from up top moves me, like, halfway across the map here. That is a quality of life deal. So these people do all have names and portraits. They can all have the same portrait. I don't really care about that as long as it's not AI generated. If it is AI generated, then you may as well have just given us some variety, let's be honest. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have a cookery now. Produce rations at the cookery. Apparently artisans are the best cookers in the land. Do yo cooking, peeps. Get on it. Outpost Ignalis has fallen! Yay! 3 red signals from the northeast at once. We never thought this signal would be needed, as it means the neighboring outpost Ignalis has fallen. Right now we can't help them. The ruins where Ignalis stood are 5 days' march away. How do you know it's already ruins? Even if we send rangers after fighting through the fog, thick with shroud spawn and ancient relics, they'd be the ones needing rescue. Lauren has a mission, and it comes before anything else. So these shroud spawn, is this like in Shrouded, where the shroud is like a fungal spore kind of deal? Or are they like demons from another dimension kind of shroud spawn? I guess we'll find out. Alas, it's every man for himself. Ranger Commander Rodimer. He's cool looking. Our crew is terrified. They don't know what happened to Ignalis or what awaits us. Maybe some made it out alive. Survivors reaching our gates may bring answers. Unlikely. Even if they do, the long journey through the fog drives unprepared minds to madness. Oh yeah, the fog is detrimental to the mental state of anyone who walks through it. So is everyone elves? Are we all Fae? Lauren must fortify. We can't keep sleeping in tents. We need proper housing for ourselves and anyone who might fight their way through the fog. You actually want to let them inside. You want these half madmen to burn half of Alaran while the other half flees in terror. We will try to help everyone who succeeds if it does not harm research. In any case, it's necessary to strengthen the settlement. What are we researching? Are we researching this tree? I would assume so, considering we're flush up against it. And are these literally just enclosed spiral staircases? That has to be terrible on their legs. These people are going to have arthritis by the time they're 4. Well then, keep this in mind. When placing a building, the architects will show you a model with all possible extensions, but only the main building will be constructed. Look and learn. Whether to plan with room for future upgrades or to build compactly, that's entirely up to you, Ethnarch. Yes, Helga. Any other pearls of wisdom? Don't build anything near the council chamber unless you want to demolish it later. Alright. Good to know. Your settlement is a small light in the middle of a dangerous world. The difficulties and adversaries... Fear bar. Fear of settlement. The fear of settlement increases. They're afraid of settling. When your villagers gain negative ailments and decrease when they lose them. Story events and your choices can also increase or decrease levels of fear. Okay, so this is sort of like our morale bar. And we need to build houses for everyone. Now, how close are you talking to this thing? Like, can I see how big it will get? Please? Can I see the size? No? Well then what were you complaining about? Don't build anything too close to it. Tell me how close? How close? Ugh. We need more wood. Get the wood. Too bad it's so hard to get wood on this tree that we're attached to. Can we, like, get wood from down here? Can we, like, cut trees? Is that, like, against our religion, maybe, or something? Genuine question. We are elves, right? So I don't know if, like, tree cutting is just kind of... Oh, I can assign builders here. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to try and upgrade the town hall. Can I cancel that? Please? That was not what I meant to do. Like, we don't have... No? No, I can't. I guess we're upgrading it. I didn't realize we had the resources to do that. Okay. Very strange. We've used too much wood for construction. At this rate, available stocks won't be enough. Yeah, because I accidentally upgraded our town hall. My bad. We'll have to take the risk. Descend and harvest timber. What about secrecy? If we're unlucky enough to encounter Sarago's aerial patrol. Who is Sarago? We avoided this as long as possible, but now we have no choice. Eleron needs resources. We should explore the lakeshore. Maybe we'll find a suitable spot for a fishing pier. If we can survive on mushrooms we can't survive on mushrooms much longer. You're right. Proceed. Okay. Oh, so do we get actual, like... soldiers to move around? Like a... RTS kind of deal? Well, I upgraded the town hall. My bad, question mark? Forest house. Okay, so those are the expansions that it's showing me. Can I place this here? Like, is that okay? Kind of seems like there's only one spot I can build around here. Unless we start building off the main platform. Which is fine with me. I'm okay with that, but I don't know how the people feel about it. Will they get particular about where they live? Probably. Don't build in the weird tree eyeball, though. That makes people sad. So it seems like roads, like these sort of vertical roads, are built automatically. Let's just slap like a stack of them here. And then we can upgrade them later. So we'll build that. Then we build another one, like, straight above it. A smaller silhouette? Yes, you told me that. Okay. These don't hold many people, if we're being honest. 8 tenants per house. Can I upgrade the ones I have? Forest residence. Doors and shutters. Uh-huh. Just build another one then. Sure. Elven housing complex. This one apparently won't be able to expand if we put it there. I don't want to put them like right here though. Let me slow down the movement here. Because I feel like we're going to need this space for farms. It's nighttime, which means what exactly? I don't actually know what nighttime means. Are they ready? Cool. Go. Is that the lake shore? Which of these is the lake shore? Woods, shore. I trust the commander guy. Go check out the shore. Probably we should have done it during the day. Because, like, what's that? What is that? That looked gross. I'd rather not, like, have people sticking their hands in it. If we could help it. And also, how do I build an infirmary or whatever? Cookery, forest house. This is all I got. Sorry, folks. One day I'll be able to speak like a normal human. One day I'll blend in. Another house. The fog. It's here. I think this is the fog? That's like poopy, stinky gas. But man, is it ominous out there. Ooh, I love the music, by the way. Okay, we need one more house. Do you like my housing tower? I'm sure this won't have any negative consequences for putting people so close to the ground. Why don't we just put one on the other side? Oh, that would interfere with the expansion from the other one. But I could still put houses down here. Yeah, let's do that. The people crave closeness to the earth. Not an 80-foot fall that could kill them. The Elven Apartments. This tree looks like it has eyes. Are there, like, more? Okay, there's more of them. But it straight up looked like it had a face. You know. What was that? What's this? Oh, it doesn't have enough stuff? What's that? What is this? Oh, that's its efficiency. Okay, got it. So it doesn't have food coming in to... Okay, yes. That's what I figured. That's alright. I like this UI. It's very similar to Frostpunk, but it's definitely unique enough that it doesn't feel like a copy-paste kind of situation. One ranger admitted fishing at this bend during patrols. The bank slopes gently, the ground's firm. There's plenty of fish. Good news for Eleron. Mining zone opened. We're mining for fish. Some buildings can only be builded. Okay, so these developers are not English-speaking. I would think some buildings can only be builded on a certain surface. Places where such a building can be erected are marked with icons in its tooltip. Understood. Fisherman's shed can only be built on the bank of a river, otherwise, yep, okay. I understand. Oh, sorry. Excellent, proper meals at last. Begin construction when ready. Can't wait, fried... You are just... Sam with a beard. You're literally a hobbit. Fried fish beats those foul raw mushrooms any day, but we've been cooking the mushrooms, you know? I think. Gas. Gasoline. Metal. Oh. Solar. Crystals. Coal, wood planks. So we're gonna have to process stuff, it seems. Fisherman's shed. We need more wood. We're gonna have to look for wood first before we can build your fishing shed. They're returning, so they need time yet. Send it. Come on, speed it up. What was that sound? What was the horrifying screams? What was up with that? They're resting now? Now they have to rest, too? Ugh. Can't I make a second team or something? No. What? Scouting party is ready. Good. Send it. Spooky. I like the ambiance, man. Ooh, what's this up here, too? Oh, there's like a huge laboratory up top. Explore the woods. These trees are suitable for construction and raw materials. Pity the great tree's branches wither without solar coursing through them. Solar coursing through them, huh? Scouts report the location is ideal for a lumberjack post. Good will be more visible from the air, but there's no helping it. Begin construction. Remember this, workers are more productive when they don't have to haul timber on their backs. Build a storage shed right next to the site and you'll see efficiency double. Yes, exactly. Construct the shed adjacent to camp. Okay. So they don't have to carry it from the shed to the construction though, huh? Warehouses allow you to store resources. Yep. Yep, those are drop points. Got it. Chains of warehouses. Increases the effective production. By building a warehouse next to a sawmill, you will increase output of your lumberjacks. If the building is connected to the council's chamber through the chain of warehouses, the effect will be even greater. Ah, so you can build supply chains. Cool. We don't have enough wood to build a lumberjack hut. This could be a problem. So we may need to deconstruct someone's house. Like, will that actually give us wood back? Or have I soft-locked myself? Okay, that gave us a little bit of wood back. Alright, sorry, you guys are gonna have to be homeless for a little while, alright? That's just the way it is. We need the wood. To get more wood. Break it down! Why are we not breaking it down? Come on, bust it down funky fresh style. There we go. Lumberjack hut. Is this what we want? Let's leave some space for expansion. Right? Yeah, like that. Actually, it's not gonna let me cancel it, is it? Nope. Okay. So, basic quality of life for a city builder. If the game is paused... Oh, there it is. What, you want... What's that? Can I was just about to say, like, oh, perfect, there's a cancel button. But I don't think there is? Every time I click on it, it turns to that, but I don't... Did that fix it? Did it need to be unpaused? Was that it? They need to reach the building on foot. If you build houses in which they near remote workplaces, you'll significantly increase the output of buildings. Okay. You want them to live down here, then, is what you're telling me. That seems like a bad plan. Okay, yes. So it can't be paused when I do that. What I was going to say is that basic quality of life means that you need... like a cancel button if the game's paused when I put down a building. Once they've started building it, that's more up to the kind of game you want to make, if you want to make it hardcore or not. But just in general, you want me to have that option. Okay, so this gives me the most wood, it seems, and still has the expansion option. So we'll build that. The warehouse will have to come later, because we need people to not be homeless first. Ethnarch, we spotted a smoke signal beyond the nearby forest. It's gone now, probably a flare burned out. Flare? You're saying there are people on the ground below near... Oh, I see someone drop cargo from a skywalker. What is all this lingo? I want to know about this world, man. I don't understand. Who would and why? Oh, Tessin, have you forgotten? We were expecting the supply skywalker today. It should have arrived by now. The captain probably received Sarago's message, same as us. They couldn't disobey, so they turned back. At least they jettisoned our supplies nearby. So, are we enemies of the state now for living in this tree? Like, what's going on? Is Sarago one of our people? I'll send scouts to verify Helga's theory, unless you object. Yes, of course, proceed. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Send it. Why is there fog on the water here? I don't like this. I don't like how close the fog is to us. Makes me uneasy. Come on. There you go. Good building noises. Animations are simple, but I don't mind it. No progressive building, but that's fine too. Helga was right. This is an unexpected supply shipment. There's even a note wishing us success. Valfidus' people remain fiercely loyal to him. We get steel, food, gasoline. I don't know what solar is. I think it's some sort of weird crystal. Advanced resources. Magic crystal. You've received a shipment of valuable steel. Steel is an advanced resource that can replace iron at a 1-to-1 ratio. Advanced resources are typically refined from basic resources at a 2-to-1 ratio, making them much more efficient. Another key advantage is that each resource has its own storage limit. Why is that more efficient? Oh, more efficient for building things. Okay. Wait. So... What? Refined from basic resources. So we can build something with the same amount of iron, or we could refine that iron into half the amount of steel. But it takes the exact same amount of steel to build the building as if it were iron? Is that what you're telling me? Another key advantage is that each resource has its own storage limit, meaning you can stockpile up to 100 iron and 100 steel without even building additional warehouses. Why would I want to? Why shouldn't I just use the iron first? What's the point of refining it? Just to make more storage space? That's bizarre. It doesn't seem like it's more efficient. Maybe they're trying to tell me something that I'm just not understanding with the language barrier here. Max that shit. Please? Please? Please. Why? Oh, there we go. I can't add workers when it's paused? What's up with that? And what is this, like, horribly macabre bell we have to signal the start of the day? It sounds like a funeral bell. Oh, the fog's gone. Okay, so the fog is a nightly thing. Or did it disappear because we explored that area? Hard to say. Okay, 15 wood. Working on it. Wait, we have wooden planks. Can I use wooden planks to build things? You said I could use them for the same thing, right? I just... refining them is kind of pointless sort of situation. Let's put the new elven apartments down here, shall we? I think that leaves enough space for the other one to expand also. It's really hard to measure these things out. Okay, and then I build a... Oh. The refugees from Ignalis. People can barely stand on their feet. It's astonishing they managed to make it this far. No one can properly explain what happened. Some speak of settlers suddenly attacking each other, others about waves of fog swallowing entire patrols whole. There are many wounded among the arrivals, but even more madmen. bound lunatics drool, cackle wildly, and babble incoherent words. The fog has consumed their minds. We've seen this before. They may be a threat. No. We need more people. The refugees from Ignalis climb our tree. Some with eyes full of joyous tears, some visibly relieved, some with forced calmness. It's clear now that those who remain sane are much fewer than it first seemed. Great. Uh-oh. When a resident goes too long without food, they become hungry. Hungry residents will eat. Uh-huh. After 24 more hours without food, they will die. Okay, so they starve after 2 days. Yes, I know how eating works. Okay, so there's our new people. We have 5 mentally ill people now. That's not great. Okay. So development... I haven't researched it yet. Okay. I don't understand this add-on thing. I'd like to understand it, but I don't. Healing quarters. Maybe we should put this down closer to the bottom, because, like, injured people are going to be coming in from outside kind of deal, right? Let's put it here. I hope we won't live to regret this choice. Your choice, Tessin, yours alone. You're the Ethnarch now, no longer just a master researcher. Archon's final decree named you leader. Get used to making hard decisions and their consequences. Thanks, Helga. Then there's my next degree. We will build healing chambers. I'm already on it. We've made breakthroughs, but several craftsmen suffered burns. What do I see? Our esteemed Ethnarch finally heeding his former mentor. Is that what you are? You're my former mentor? I always knew we needed infirmaries. We just couldn't afford them while we were in hiding. But now, fine. You were right. Yes. I'm so smart. Smartest. That guy's just sitting there scratching his ass. Get to work. Nobody said you could sit around all day. Well, I don't know what the cost of doing this is, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, this side can still do the expansion on the lower tier here. Well, at least our sick will be happy. Don't be so certain. They expect you to return home to Sarago on the next Skywalker as their rotation was completed. How complicated. I hope at least you'll personally select staff for the Halls of Healing. I'll pick them, but you need to approve the shifts. Don't shirk your duties, Ethnarch. After that, all you need to do is wait for the healers to do their job. If that doesn't happen, then it means you forgot something. I liked being a simple researcher more. Okay, let's max both shifts, I guess, because we have a... Oh. We don't have enough of everyone. Okay. Well, for now... Oh, do we have to build a different warehouse for each resource? Oof. Fisherman's shed. We need more wood. We need more wood. Get to it. Look at them go. 5. Oh, they're healing. We're healing the mentally ill. It's just that easy. Is there another scout place worth scouting? I guess not. We are going to run out of food. Everyone is ill. I'm assuming that's what that green stank on them is. The mentally ill are wandering the fungal groves. What a time to be alive. Okay, there's 35 wood. How much do we need for a warehouse? 50. Industry, social... Okay. 50 for this, too. Master, the toilers on ground report headaches and night terrors. Those working near fog banks hear whispers, moans. The fog grows restless. Thankfully, the daylight continues to tame it. Very well, light the flame guards near the buildings. They'll guard our people at night. Flame guards, huh? I'll assign a few rangers to tend the fire guards. They'll keep it burning through the night and see to it that no fire burns needlessly by day. Thank you, Radamer. Your brave ones are best suited for this. Burn bright. Light the way. Very light core, I see. What should we do with the insane? Throw them off. A couple of the insane refugees managed to break free. They shouted that the darkness had crawled into their guts and stirred there, and only the fire could purge them. They tried to set themselves on fire and burnt down one of the buildings. Ooh. They cannot be starting fires, but I really can't afford to lose too many people right now, and you already destroyed the buildings, so we'll keep them for now. They can be healed. Get well! Ha ha ha! What did you burn? What did you burn? Oh, you burned this guy's house. That was cringe. Poor guy, his house. Our house. Okay, so wait, this thing is fire guarded now, I guess? Is there something I need to do about that? Oh. Should I, like, not have a night shift going down here? I don't know, they seem to be chilling. They're vibing. Wish I knew what this meter was for. Get the feeling there will be days at a time where we'll have to be up in the tree and not able to use our buildings down here. Side quest is available. Our wood supply is low. We can't erect buildings and construct skywalkers without wood, so please build another lumberjack hut and cut a tree or two. Oh, fine. Fine, I'll build a second one. Who doesn't love two of the same building right next to each other? Because where the hell else would I put it? There's like 2 trees over here. Oh, set a harvesting zone. Is that not? Is that? I'm doing it? I don't understand. Oh, okay. Now I see. I understand now. Okay. So I could set it over here then, and not have to worry about the location of the building itself. Well, that works, I guess. Okay. We should have enough for a warehouse now. Light and defense. Oh, this thing! I thought he's like, alright, it's all good now. Whatever you were complaining about, worried about, whining about, whatever, it's all fine. We're chill. No, I still need to build the thing myself. And we should still have enough for the warehouse. Put it. I do wish I could rotate things. This thing had an expansion, but I don't remember where it went. See, like when I mouse over this, the thing should pop up so I can see where it would be. Because I could end up putting this other building in the wrong spot now, because I've forgotten. Like, I planned for room for it, but I don't remember which direction it's on. Or how big it is. You know? I guess we'll put this on this side. Look at him go. Okay, this needs rangers. Wait. No rangers on it during the daytime. Right? A flame more terrible than the fog. Oh my god. This is really pretty artwork. The Luminarchy. Even the name makes many go pale and tremble with fear. With fire and sword, the Luminarchs spread the word of light to the farthest outposts. They must seek out and punish heretics. Whoever and wherever they may be. Who are they? Let them look around, but don't let them up. What does that mean? Don't let them up. Don't let them land. Well, it says they're more terrible than the fog, so I'm just not going to let them land. Rangers set off to the pier. Their commander walks toward the Luminarch, raising his hand in warning. In a second, he staggers back, pressing his hand to his face. His men draw back, some drop their weapons and start rubbing their eyes. He passes through the designated ranks, keeping his pace. This won't be an easy conversation. Oh my god. That is a big ship. The fog surrounding Elran creeps closer to the tree's trunk each night, receding only by dawn. Building contamination. When the fog envelops a building, it begins a slow corruption. Infected structures suffer frequent malfunctions that halt operations until repairs are made. The deeper the infection, the more frequent the breakdowns. Warding lights near buildings far from the tree will protect your structures from the fog. I merely blinded your rangers for a few hours with the power of the light. Their impertinence deserved far worse. Tell me, did this command come from you? Yes, I am Tessin, Ethnarch of this scouting outpost. We gather resources and provisions for Sarago. Okay, Sarago's the city. Here's Archon Valdefris's writ of credence. We operate under his personal protection. Your authority here, wherever the light falls, the Luminarchs' authority is absolute. I should arrest you for insubordination. However, the Eternal Light shows mercy to the misguided. For now. I think, Luminarch, even you would pay dearly for any conflict with the Archon. Why have you come here? The light guides us all, and we go where it points. 3 signals in the sky. We followed them and found only ruins. Those who tried to survive fled here. Among them may lurk those who caused this calamity, and thus we must test every soul in this settlement with the machine of truth. They have a polygraph machine? What? Uh-huh. Interrogation 0. So why did it tell me about building contamination? Is my building contaminated? It is contaminated. I see that. It's green. Can I do something about it? Can I see how much it's contaminated? For hours, the Luminarchs remained inactive, but then they began detaining inhabitants of Elrond, one by one, leading them aboard their Skywalker for interrogation, and everyone just went along with this, huh? Many were tortured, resistance was futile, and should the Luminarchs signal for reinforcements, incinerator cruisers would reduce the outpost to ashes within days. Their only hope was that none among the crew would break and reveal their true purpose here. Few, thankfully, knew the whole truth. Oh my goodness, this has gotten dark fast. No, it's the machine of truth. I see. I must keep the secret. Oh, so they're just stealing my people now. Right, so that was a horrible decision, and I should have cast everyone out. Got it. That's why I suddenly have no workers. Thanks, Luminarch. I really appreciate your assistance in this matter. Should I be running this thing during the daytime? Is that the deal? Like, why is it glowing green? And how could I fix that? We store wood here. Yeah. And then how do I connect to this thing to the... to this... how do I... Platforms. Development. Main. Council Fortress. Building platforms on trees. Oh. Oh, so it upgrades the extent of our current ones? Ah, I see. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, I need to set up 2 flame guards. Why? We only need the 1. I'm not wasting resources like that. You're dumb, and I'm not doing it. Ah, over here, though. Campfire. Most likely refugees from Ignalis. They're certainly in need of aid. We're literally being interrogated right now, but I'm gonna run out of people if I don't keep replacing you, so... Yeah, is this thing not supposed to run during the day? Why would it... Whatever, I'll put another ranger on it. What the hell? Why not? Oh, because it burns 1 wood every hour. The refugees are reluctant to speak with the rangers. After what happened, they fear heading towards Eleron. To them, setting foot on the tree seems even more dangerous than staying put and breathing the fog. Luckily, the Shroud has not yet claimed their souls, and they allowed themselves to be persuaded. So we got some people. That's a lot of people. Uh-oh. That's a lot of people. People are getting afraid. We may have panic soon. House. People can live down here now, right? Right? Like they don't need to be on the tree. Like it was actually beneficial, I think. I really wish I could rotate this. The structure, not... I can! There we go! Okay. There. I'll put a house down here. Oh, they released them. Good. Give me my people back. Turds. "12-hour shifts take a toll on your people's health. Even the strongest will eventually... I didn't realize we were running 12-hour shifts. An exhausted worker operates at a reduced efficiency, moves slower, and heals poorly. Fatigued workers also increase the risk of accidents. After that, buildings remain non-op... I don't have 12-hour shifts on a single building. Proper rest. Exhausted workers will spend all free time sleeping, but will still report to duty if scheduled. If you care for your people, try to give them occasional days off." What? "They'll reach complete burnout after a few hours of extra work. Burned out worker immediately leaves their post. They stumble home to sleep, and then they return from full recovery." Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that, because I don't know who... What's with the roaring? In specialty. How do I give you a day off? Profession type, .minor. Okay, so that's another missing asset there. I can't... So, like, you're fatigued. Right, cool. How do I send you home? Is there a button? Do I just have to figure out where you're working and remove you? Like, that's really obnoxious. "What if you strategically transferred the airship to your command? I feel like they would burn down my tree if I did that. I'd be happy to steal their airship, but apparently they have flamethrowers and a giant crossbow. And we are very flammable. We're a highly flammable settlement. Just as a people, we're pretty flammable. Trauma! Cool. That's great. Love that for us. I hope it's just physical trauma. Alright, we're vibing. I don't see anywhere else for our scouts to go. Maybe it's glowing green not because it's contaminated, but because it's close to the warehouse, and it's streamlining logistics. Oh, here we go. Nighttime. People are exhausted again. Why aren't they sleeping? Should I not have the night shift thing on? The madness of the townsfolk. Oh, good. Several workers stand talking at the forest's edge. Wisps of fog curl between the trees. No one pays them any mind. The fog begins moving faster. One brave soul steps closer to investigate, and the fog envelops him. A second later, he screams. A madman bursts from the mist, clawing at his own face as if trying to tear the fog out of his flesh. The others freeze in horror. That's a really cool picture there. The others freeze in horror watching. Finally, they snap back to their senses and run, but it's too late. The fog takes them too. Horrible. The darkness was summoned by sorcerers hiding within this settlement. And now the innocent suffer. That's not proof of heresy, then what is? The shroud felt alive. I've never seen anything like it. When the black moon rises again, the shroud of the departed shall cover the world in dread. The song of the black moon? You believe those old tales about darkness swallowing us all? You're literally a cultist in a golden mask. What are you talking about? You believe those old tales. I'm a scholar and believe only in facts. We should have built the Engineerium long ago and properly studied the Shroud. Since you're here, Monsignor, would you grant us your blessing? You know the Luminarchs' answer. Your attempts to study the fog are futile. All you need is faith in the light. Well, how did that go for everyone who just died? How'd that go? The settlement has no fear. Now we're chill. I don't know how those people got eaten anyways, if I'm being honest. We have flame guards. Do I need one, like, down on the platform? I figured the tree protected that. Just kind of assumed. Do we need them up here? You're unemployed and not that does explain why you're laying in the middle of the floor. That does make sense. That tracks. We still have homeless people. Exploring? Engineerium. This seems important. Wrong surface type. Oh. Oh, it's big. It's big, though. I'll put this above the town hall. It seems really important. So I'm gonna put it right here. Actually, can I put it? No, it has to be on a platform. It has to be on the tree. Okay. Fair enough. Wait, did I not put it on the freaking... I didn't. Lowest point. Oh, it can't go there. That's annoying. Oh, stop taking my residence, please. Is this also contaminated, or is it just super efficient? Crisis has been averted. People have made sure that the supply lines are working smoothly, which means they should too. It's just super efficiency is what that is. Master, the Luminarchs are leaving with our people. What do you mean they're leaving? The Skywalker's still here. No, they've descended and they're moving away from the tree. I must admit their defiance of the Shroud is impressive. Should we track them? No, don't. We shouldn't meddle in their rituals. That's a bad idea. Yes, I agree with that. Technology. With the construction of the engineering, you can learn technologies that are useful for Aileron. In order for the research to move forward, there must be workers on shift. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is the technology tree, yep. Technology interface is divided into 4 tabs. You can switch between tabs using the arrow keys. Society, Aether Watch, research difficulty, yep. Okay. So... oh. Great Engineerium. Time... oh, okay, because there's nobody in there right now. Hang on. Shifts toggle is locked, research required. See, I'm not using 12-hour shifts. Unless it's just counting 12-hour shifts as having people in both the day and night shift, but I thought they were separate people. Oh. Okay. Wait, actually. I have more rangers than I know what to do with. You guys are going to learn to research. Yeah. Okay. Air trail. Oh, it's a cableway. 3rd shift. I don't want that. Tree watcher. Ooh, what is this thing? Look at it. Cutting down a tree is easy. The hard part is not getting crushed by the huge log. Even more difficult is dragging the log to the warehouse. You can't underestimate Aileron's need for a woodcutter walker. Oh, so it's like a mechanical spider. We get mechs, dude. Maybe some were double added to a shift. If that's the case, they need to fix that. That should not be the case. Processing posts for metal, fishing wharf, water walker. A Skywalker's gondola, and putting its propeller underwater, we could get a water ship. It's a challenging but exciting task. So we learned air travel before we learned how to make propeller boats. That's interesting. Rapid marches, watchtower. What do I need? It said it was in the social tab. Fog Observatory. This, I think. It's increasing at an abnormal pace. Our people are frightened. Continuous monitoring and ideally prediction of every change in the shroud behavior is essential. Monitors the fog level near the tree. Okay. Get to work on that, then. And we still need to build that fisherman's hut. So that was... I can't see right now because it's nighttime and there's fog. That is a lot closer than I'd like, if I'm being honest. Okay, so the fog level does seem to have something to do with height, like the topography of the landscape here. So can I not go down here during the night? They let our people go. That's good. The fog would exist on the water too, so it means to travel above the fog was needed. Fair point. Yeah, there's that terrifying bell that tolls the beginning of the day. Cookery, fisherman's shed. So there's only specific places we can actually build on. Down here is one of them. Looks like pretty much no matter how we build this, there's not going to be enough space for the expansion part, I guess. But, whatever. Okay, and then we're going to need to build Flame Guard down here. Is this thing producing its own flames? Like, do I not need to worry about that? What's with the... Okay, the layout of this game is starting to get really confusing. I'm going to talk about this just for a second, alright? So these zones, right? The zones. There's different zones. This one is a protective zone. This one is a harvest zone. This zone and the defensive zone look exactly the same. The problem becomes when I pull out something like this, and I see another overlapping zone, I'm like, okay, that's already protected by something. I don't need to do that. When it's not. It's in fact a harvest zone there. Just making it a different color is literally all they need to do. But that's very confusing, and they need to fix that. Yeah, this can go right here. Now, there's a lot of little things that are just not connecting well with this game. I love the style of it. I love the concept here. We have no choice but to reveal this equipment to the Luminarchs. The time has come. What equipment? The Fog Observer requires elevation and vast quantities of paper, so remember how I warned you not to build near the council hall? I vaguely recall, so this building goes next to the chamber. If it's not even a building, more of an annex, you won't find a ready-made blueprint for it, classified as an upgrade of this building. Remember, council chamber, upgrade, Aetherwatch. Okay. Council chamber, development, Aetherwatch. Okay. There. Yes, I did that already. I already did that. Thank you. The fires are lit! The fire warms. The warm light of the flame guard brings comfort. At night, people feel much calmer. The maddening whispers emanating from the shroud are no longer heard, though the nights are growing darker. Fire does not betray until it burns down our tree. Then it betrays. That's just kind of an unfortunate side effect of living on something made out of wood. Okay, does this thing really need to be running during the day? I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. Not right now, at least. Like, it kind of seems like things are fine without it running during the day. Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna need another... We are never gonna get to enough wood to finish that one quest. Warehouse for food down here, I think. Food warehouse? Can it? There, that's what I wanted. Connect to the... What's the front of this building? There? That's fine then. I suppose I could build another little settlement over here and start putting out, like a woodcutter. We're also going to need another house. Maybe two. Heidi-ho, been sick. What's up, Matt? I'm sorry you're sick. Hope you feel better soon. We are playing DarkSwitch today. This is our... Oh! When did all these show up? Just now, I guess. What's this one? Lights shimmering in the shroud could be anything. We must investigate anyway. Send them. Ranger Commander, many people have spotted lights in the... Yeah, I just noticed that. They flicker strangely like coded signals, but indecipherable. Crucially, they're only visible from the Council Hall platform. Only visible. Is it the platform's height? Some optical property? This implies directional shielding. Whoever's signaling wants only us to see it. Magic. Oh, would be this one? This is as a survival city builder, sort of like Frostpunk, but instead of the cold, we're fighting this mystical fog called the Shroud that turns people insane. And there's already like a Inquisition here searching through our citizens for heretics that apparently burned down a previous settlement. We're attached to this giant tree, and we have to build kind of vertically. We must meet them, whoever they are. Dispatch a covert team, but keep this from our guests. Proceed carefully. If the Luminarchs suspect we're harboring heretics, their wrath will be severe. Yeah, that's their airship there. They're gonna burn down our tree if we upset them, probably. Oh, we've got 24 hours to search all of these. Should I build a second scout hut, probably? Maybe so. Can I even build a second one? I don't think I can. Alright, whatever. We do what we can, then. Alright, so the Fisher is working now. Regular house down here would be good. I don't know what these annexes are for the houses. Fey magic things. Nice, yeah. Fey punk is what we've kind of decided to call it. Because we've got, like, coal-powered machines and stuff, and, like, airships. A distant light. We've discovered the remains of woodworking. A whole stack of finished wooden planks without any logs. The origin of this wood, the cutting method used, and what lights lured us to the site remain a mystery. Cool. 50 planks. Bring it back. Get ready for the next one. Exploration finished. I always wait till they say exploration ready again. Slow it down just a tad so I don't miss my chance. Scouting team returning. Any dragons yet? No dragons. No monsters of any kind yet, actually. There's something called Shroud Spawn that I haven't seen yet. Ah, so this is fog level here. 2. Alright, so for the next, like, 3 days at least, we're good. That's this thing. The other thing is, it may not automatically change the workers in a location to the ones that are most efficient. So, for example, I'm building a house down here to house the workers for the fishing shed, but it probably won't automatically put the fisher people down here. That's something they'll also want to do. Or give me the option, just a button that does it for me, kind of deal. Come on, rest faster. And go. Okay, are we researching the fog observatory yet? Or did we finish that and we're doing nothing right now? I should probably get a... like something telling me... Oh, there we go. Engineering cannot research technology. There you go. Chop shop, solar extractor. I'm more concerned about this chop shop. Because we need more wood. I haven't really found a need for metal yet. God dang, now I gotta try it. I'll give it the potato test. Alright, there's also tower defense parts to this game. Ground resource extraction, that means people need protection. Towers will allow us to station lookouts and patrols to secure the area, which protects an area from creeps. What are creeps? Are those the fog spawn or whatever? Okay. So the fog rises now that it's nighttime, right? But these flames should keep them away. Yes. People are tired, but that's okay. We can deal with it. Should I be putting, like, staging buildings down here? Like, houses? I guess I can put houses down here. They took my people again. Stop doing that. I need those. I'm assuming I don't need the Firewatch things up here. I'm guessing I don't. I think it's specifically for warding off the fog at low altitudes. That's my assumption. We need minimum one more house. Which means I may need to build them down here eventually, now that I think about it. But for now, it's fine. For now, it's not a problem. Anywhere... right here's fine. The ambiance is really good in this game, too. I have no idea what those sounds are, but I'm not excited to meet them. They stole one of my workers again. Okay. A distant light. 40 rations. Okay. Overnight camp seems like the fog clouded people's minds. Evidence suggests they left in haste, leaving their provisions behind. My men spotted a Luminarch procession. They're not even trying to hide these torches of theirs. They're returning? If so, we must abort the search immediately. I won't risk our people crossing... But we had so much time left. I already gave the order. We played dumb and we saw nothing. It said I had like 18 hours left. I guess I could only pick 2 of them, huh? Oh, the healing quarters is understaffed as well. That's fine. That's whatever. See, I don't actually see the fog rolling up yet. It seems to, like, pretty slowly move. Can I research that, like, air trail thing? Where was it? Social air trail. Cable way saves significant times on ascents and descents. Moreover, the cabins are spacious and comfortable. No wonder if there's plenty of... allows for the construction of fast cable transport between the tree and the ground below. Here we go. That'll speed up the time of people getting to and from the logging sites. Yeah, get that for me. Okay, so this keeps track of my research now. Good to know. This place needs to be fully staffed, though. Thank you for giving my workers back. I don't need that many people. Okay, the cookery's not that important that we can't have full researchers here. Like, rangers can pull a couple of shifts here. Yeah. I know you're, like, soldiers or whatever, but deal with it. And also cry about it. Okay, so here comes the fog, yeah. You can see it move. Spooky. Oh, here it comes. But it will not enter my circle, yes? Do not enter my safety circle. You may not. Perfect. This is good. Scouting party's ready. Good, because I got another thing for you to scout. Even though my guy said don't go after them right now. I want to do it anyways. Because all those other marks disappeared, so I think that one's fine. Also, I need another day worker here. There we go. So the other thing is you can't, like, specifically assign certain people to it. So it should automatically work with whoever's closest. If it doesn't, then there's no point to me actually building houses down here, and that's a mute point anyways. Which is bad game design, but this is a demo. Luminary released. My people, thank you. I would love to have my people not taken from me. Just generally. Like, overall, it sucks pretty bad when you do that. And I kind of hate it. Down. Is this in the safety zone over here? Seems to be. Yeah, that's in the safety zone. Right? Yeah. What if the demo ended with the team burning down the settlement? That'd be pretty... I mean, honestly, that'd be pretty memorable. Emaciated people sat around a small fire, shielding it with their bodies and a piece of hide draped over the top. They were clearly afraid of being found. It took a great deal of effort for the Rangers to convince the poor souls that they were safe. Bring them in! New side quest! Feed the hungry. We have too many hungry citizens. Try to get rid of them, but not by force. Make sure they all have something to eat. Don't say it like that then. Try to get rid of them. But not by, like, killing them or anything. Just, you know, feed them. So that they're not hungry citizens anymore. Yeah, okay, fine. Like, we're working on it. We are in the process. There's plenty of food. They literally just have to eat. We got mad fishies out here. Is this thing foggy? Is it contaminated? Oh, construction is a 12-hour shift, huh? It is, like, fogged out. That feels kind of unusual. Wait. Being near housing reduces travel time. So they just move faster if they're near a house? I guess that's one way of doing it. Hello. Thank you. Max efficiency. And it would be smart to build another warehouse down here. Okay, whoever's hungry, go eat. Quit being stupid. I may need another flame guard over there. Hang on, let me see. As this guy walks through here, does this, like, do anything to him? Doesn't seem like it. I think it's more having your buildings in the fog is a bad idea, but the people? It's fine. Project Thea demo just dropped. Ooh. Well, there's still Friday's game that I have yet to play, so... or decide on. Fog stays steady for the next several days. Why are these guys just standing around? Are you all homeless? No, this is your house. You're just being lazy is what you're doing. Daytime, daytime. Get to work. I may need to build another flame guard just to protect the trees that we're cutting. I don't think it would hurt to put it here, honestly. I think it might be a good idea. Over here. Actually, oh, this is all burnt. Or dead. What is this place? Maybe this is metal. I bet you this is metal. This is scrap metal all over the ground. This is probably a place where we can... harvest metal. Oh. Oh! Okay, more people. Also, I need to get, like, a notification or something when research finishes. That needs to be a thing. Because I did not realize, and we've just been sitting here. Fishing wharf. Metal collection post. This seems important, but I need more wood first. I'm going to reset our radius to over here. One of my brothers caught an exhausted, ragged toiler today. He had no chart to prove he'd passed the machine of truth. How do you explain that? Dumbass probably left his papers at home. What do you expect from such a poor and backward outpost? Yeah, play dumb. Free demo link? Word. So backward that Archon Valfitus himself has taken a personal interest. We're merely maintaining the fog measuring apparatus. You witnessed its construction near the council hall yourself. A group of heavily armed rangers are willing to die rather than let me ascend the tree. You think I was born yesterday? I've run out of patience, Tessin. Now you will face the machine of truth. Not the machine of truth! No! Oh, crap. Tessin walks toward the Luminarchs Skywalker, fighting to hide the tremors in his hands. He manages one last glance at his comrades before the door seals behind him. We must endure. I thought that was supposed to be me. Now what? So our leader's gone? What happens now? Or is he gonna come back out? Is that the... Did I... Oops? Did I oops? I think I oopsed. I whoopsed. Hee. Get more people. Save more lives. Can't stop me. Like, we're kind of killing it right now. How much? We got enough. Send it. Now, how do I build these airways? Air trails. How's this thing work? Okay, so it's built on a tree platform. And it connects... like a zip line? I guess? It can only be built on a tree, so... Oh, there's the ground version. Wait, no. There is no ground version. I don't know. Bizarre. Fugitive camp. More people. The fog had drained their souls. We're not even sure these people came from Ignalis. Maybe I should stop bringing in new people. Especially when 23 of them are still physically ill. Kinda got a lot of homeless people right now. Can I... need metal for that. We have to research it. So, more house then. More house. Yesterday, Rodimer reported the Rangers... Oh, I'm okay. Never mind. Across the debris-strewn field near the tree, could it be from the War of City Domains? Where is he, by the way? Damn Luminarchs took him for interrogation. They promised it wouldn't take long, Master F. Oh, so that's not him. No, we are Tessin. We got arrested. What? Did they mean Rodimer? They said Tessin. He's gotten out of worse scrapes. Okay, their writing team needs to have a sit down and talk. How did you hide the truth from them? Oh no, so we went through there too. Okay, we're good. When they hooked me up to the machine, I nearly crapped myself from fear. All those light torches, red-hot needles, repeating phrases, felt like being back at the Engineering Academy solar drive course. Just say that not everyone returned from that class with the same number of fingers they started with. Those voices, the whispering, did you hear them? Turned my guts inside out like I'd spent a week in the fog. We won't discuss this, not now. We sent diggers to inspect that scrap heap you mentioned. If we find anything usable, it'll give our complex mechanisms a real boost. Ugh. Yes, I'm working on gathering iron. Need to finish the research first. I still don't even know why our tree is so special. And there's another one over there. Why don't we go chill at that tree? What's so special about this one? Is it just the biggest? We can actually reduce the number of people we have working as... That's not what I meant to do. I think we can reduce the amount of people working as fishermen. Or maybe what we do is max this out and reduce the night shift. To cut back on fatigue. Because we're, like, maxed out on food, apparently. Right? Yeah, there's nowhere for them to store the extra food. Alright, the trees are starting to... Oh, that's a cool picture. Look at that spine. Okay. Sure, they're not doing anything. No, don't start coughing now. Don't be getting sick. Okay, so that's done. Again, wasn't notified. What do I need for the house upgrade? Can I get that? Would that be in social, I would think? I wish I knew. Defense, exploration, resources. Yeah, I don't see a way to upgrade the houses. It kind of stinks. Terrain, movement, speed. I don't have wood to spare on all this garbage right now. What we need to do is build more houses. I can build something up here, apparently. Yeah, why did we demolish all the houses up here again? Was there a reason we did that? Maybe there's something else I can build up here. Oh, that's gotta go on this tree. That's gotta go on the tree. This can't go here, apparently. I don't know why. Oh, that annex is a... Hang on. The little annex thing was for an air trail, I think? Maybe? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. Oh well, I'm gonna put this one right here. And connect it to... Stations are too far apart. What are you on about? Well, I guess they don't have to take the stairs. But come on, man. Let me put it down here. They can use a really long zip line. To clear space for upgrades? Oh, true. Alright, well, I guess they're going down here. Even though we're sending a scouting party to that exact location. Well, DarkSwitch starts, but it chugs when it's in-game for me. Put it back on back burner for now. Yeah, it is, it's a pretty graphically impressive game, so that's not unexpected. Can I build one more of these? Hell yeah. Oh, yes. Put it... I wanted it to be right next to the main area. Up here would do, probably. I wonder if the higher up you put the air trail, the farther away it can zip to. Whatever, underneath here's fine. Nope, that's not how it works. Whatever. A field with littered metal. Mining zone opened. Thank you. Oh, look at him go! They got little gondolas now. Ooh, that might get fog shrouded if I'm not careful. Oh, this is the production zone. There's a metal field that I just built this thing on. That's fortunate. Air trail... Metal collection, here we go. 1,500 metal here. So this is not metal collection, this is something else. This'll work. This'll work. But that does mean I'm probably going to need to build another of these down here. I don't think I've seen the fog get up over here, though. It was just, like, down over this area. But I imagine it will eventually. We are starting to run out of trees down here. It's getting worrisome. We still have 21 people homeless. Not my favorite. Let's put some houses down here. This doesn't, like, reduce the metal collection of the area, does it? I also don't know if it's necessary for me to try and attach them to roads. Expendable workers will end up down here. Ooh, yeah, okay, we're gonna need to build Flame Guard. Build it right here. I don't like how close that is. It makes me nervous. Okay, there it is. Night shift. Armed. Nice. Alright, pushed it back. We're chilling. Everything is good. Oh, over here. More people? Yeah, I don't need more people right this second, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel for you, but I kind of got my own thing going on right now. I've got extra guys. What's this? Just quit stealing my residents, please. I have exactly 6 workers left. But he has 2 of them in custody, apparently. So I guess I do need more people. Send the scouts. And we need a new house. That's still in the circle, right? Yes, barely. Barely, but yes. That's all that matters. Put one over here. Because these things apparently speed up movement just by having someone nearby. So... Fugitives! Curl the roots of a dead tree, silent, trembling, eyes wide and empty. Fog had already whispered too long in their ears. They no longer knew friend from foe. Rangers just wrapped them up and carried them away before the shroud could finish what it had started. Fugitives? So you're physically ill. Oh my god, we have so many sick people. I guess I need another healing quarters. Can I seriously not put this up here? This is like the perfect thing to have on a stable platform. But it has to be on the tree. Ugh. Ugh. Whatever. Put it right here. The main thing is I don't have enough... Oh, never mind. I got a bunch of artificers now. There. That makes things easier, I suppose. Scouting party's ready. That's fine. I don't think there's anything around right now that needs to be located. Can we research a bigger house now? No? Okay. Fine. It's gotta probably in social somewhere. I guess let's get this great engineerium. I don't think I really need it. Toiler's Chief Methan. Master Ethnarch, we can't keep up like this. People exhaust themselves just traveling to work sites before their shifts even begin. We need sky paths. I've already built them. Why not house workers below? Eliminate the commute entirely. That solves the human problem. What about materials? Hauling them up the tree? Yes, I know. Logistics nightmare was in fact anticipated. No one planned for this log cystic to be so kind, Master Ethnarch. Whoa, what was that? The Guzzles have never come this close to the settlement. Ooh. Spooky. They could devour all our food supplies in the unsalted fish stores. We have to send a ranger squad to root out their nest. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at him. You can see him on the map. Whack. Okay, so they're steering clear of us. Wait. Nope. They're attacking. No! They ate all our fish. The Guzzles. They found and killed a lot of Guzzles, but most of them scattered elsewhere. I see. Wait, it lets me click on them. With all due respect, this raid didn't help much. The attacks keep coming. Yes, the Rangers have completely failed. Usually when you destroy a nest, the surviving guzzles run away in search of a place for a new one. And these hid as if they were smeared with honey here. What does that mean? Fine, we can't dispatch a squad for every critter spotted. Our scouts are stretched thin as it is. We'll build a watchtower, post guards, so on. This will keep the guzzles away and stop us from getting caught off guard again. Ah. Okay. I see. So now we gotta research watchtowers. But I'm already working on something, so... sorry about that. Nighttime! Okay. We need another house down here. I can only build it over here. Very well. It's still within the safety zone. Just barely. It's not going to be anywhere for a watchtower to go, though. Respected Ethnarch, our settlement grows rapidly, demanding ever more resources. The extractors can't keep pace, and workers dare not venture far. Most of them cannot survive encounters with the fog or guzzles. Okay, Project Thea demo, passive potato test. Game world is like Shadowrun Cyber Myth Punk. Ooh, neat. We're perpetually short-handed. What do you propose? We salvaged schematics from a walker. These mighty machines would accelerate extraction and safeguard toilers. Aren't you overreaching? The Ingenium would need to be expanded. I'm already in the process. Oh, I'm so smart. New administrative wing and, by extension, council hall renovations. For what purpose? I think you're not eager to test your enhanced solar drive. The crystal compression cycle does yield greater power while reducing explosive vibrations. Wait, enough. As you reminded me, I'm Ethnarch now. You know why we're in Eleron and not to tinker. Very well, Ethnarch, your decision stands. Please do keep in mind that we'll need to harvest solarium. Without it, the drives won't function at all. Okay. Build a solar extractor on the tree. We gotta research that too. Side quest. Our metal supply is low. No, it's not, but I'll accept your challenge. What? I don't know what that means. The swap thingy. I guess they're too injured to work? Couldn't tell you. Put another house over here. Great Engineerium. Excellent. Expand. And in the meantime, we need solar extractors, huh? Oh, hang on. We need watchtowers first. Well, too late now. The safety of my people is not my foremost concern, apparently. Okay, so the fog's not increasing. We're chill. We are chill. Is there anything that's I can actually build up here that's worth it? This says it could be built on a platform. Lies. It's all lies. Am I gonna need this eventually? Oh, I hope not. Just build a house up here for now. The homeless problem is finally solved. What do we have over here? More people. Sure. I still have 53 unset workers. That's really weird how I can't do those things in the pause menu. Okay, technology researched. Solar extractor. This goes on the tree. It needs gas. 25 gas. Don't know where we would extract. Oh, does that go on these things here? Aha! So solar is what we're after. This crystal called solar is extracted from this tree, apparently. That's why we're here. That explains a lot. What are they doing over there? Maybe you guys should get to work. You know? Fugitives! There would be much... Oh. Found ones hadn't moved in days or so, it seemed. Their fire had long since died, their food was gone. They spoke of the fog as if it remembered them, that once you walked deep enough into it, it learned your name and never let go. There would be much work for the healers in the healing quarters. There's always good work for them. Okay. Now we research Watchtower. Solar extractor. Solar tractor. Our sins! His so-called fog worshippers are just random settlers. Some pray quietly, others struggle uselessly against their bonds. Among those tied to the pyre posts, a scout and 2 craftsmen screamed about being mistaken identities, begging for mercy. But most chilling of all is the missing ranger captain. Rodimer's nowhere to be found. What have these fanatics done with him? We'll protect our people. If this is enough to deter the Luminarchy, we're prepared to make them. He's got my captain. No! Begone! The shouts of the townsfolk merge into threatening murmur. The Luminarchs untie Rodimer, so I figured, and 2 others, leading them away. The people release the remaining captives and, emboldened, march towards a Skywalker. Legatus steps forward to meet them. A flash strikes their eyes. Anger turns to confusion. The citizens retreat. This isn't over yet. Oh, 3 people just left the settlement? Well done, we saved them. Not all, some were taken. Rodimer remains missing. The Luminarchs won't forget this defiance. Don't regret your choice, you did right. I only hope I haven't made things worse. I still hope to see Rodimer alive. Well, I mostly just didn't want them to, like, stick around. I wanted them to be like, maybe these guys won't just, like, let us push them around. Maybe this is a bad juju kind of scenario, you know? Maybe we don't push them quite so hard. Why do I have so many craftsmen and so few toilers? Can I de-educate them? I feel like that would make things better in the long run. Straight up, I was considering burning the people just to just to even out the population. Alright, Watchtower. We can do that now. I think that gets every building by putting this right here. As long as it doesn't need to, like, protect roads and stuff. Would you quit stealing my people, please? I need those. What happened now? What happened? What did you do? What other problems have you caused me? Okay. We gotta learn the chop shop before we can get the next one. So we need more wood. What are all these sounds? Great job! With this metal, we can build a walker by the chop shop. Yes, I've worked on one of them. Cuts trees like grass. We call it the tree chewer. And the cabin is sealed against the fog. Well, until the fog gets to the walker itself. Alright, I get it. We'll bring this beast back to life the first chance we get. Today, when I was fixing a lift mechanism at the edge of the upper platform, I noticed the Luminarchs carrying something from their Skywalker. They descended to the platforms with a bundle and disappeared into the woods. If we're trying to get rid of something, we can use it against them. I'll order the Rangers to inspect the place. Let's hope it's not poor Rodimer's corpse. Do you not fear provoking the Luminarchs' wrath further? No, I'm not sure at all, but we'll investigate the place anyways, even if it shatters whatever piece we have left. Okay, send it. If you say so. I'll take your word for it. They stole one of my lumberjacks. You turds. I need that. 8 people? God. Okay, finally the Rangers have a use. Build a tree chewer extension. Admittedly, I think this lumberjack hut is gonna be the one with the tree chewer. How far can I place this? Pretty far, actually. Never mind. Yeah, this one's gonna have the tree chewer because there's a lot more trees for them to work with over here. But for now, actually, yeah, keep working over here for now. We are going to need another emblem of the sun. We found the bodies. They're charred beyond recognition, but one is unmistakably Rodimer. They murdered my people. The other corpse wears tattered crimson and gold robes. They killed one of their own people. In its rigor mortis grip, a gold disc emblazoned with the sun sigil. What marketh the Luminarchs' authority? Could this... Get answers from them! Where's your emblem of the sun, Monsignor Legatus? Would you mind showing it to me? Isn't my Skywalker and robe enough for you? We found a mutilated Luminarch body in the woods. Have you started killing your own people? Or perhaps you're not a Luminarch at all? Who am I, then? The many-armed ghost used to frighten disobedient children at night? Kinda. Rangers, seize him! Masks off. A scuffle breaks out. Legatus and his men lack the strength to take the entire settlement. The false Luminarchs retreat to their Skywalker and cast off. Before departing, they managed to take Helga with... Stop stealing my people! Stop it! Wait, why is the fog up to 5? Master, are you alright? We've repelled the Luminarchs. When they realized they couldn't breach the tree's summit, they retreated to their Skywalker. I'm fine. Casualties? Minimal on both sides. They spared civilians, but took key figures captive during their withdrawal. I was on the lower tier, Master Ethnarch, but Helga. First Rodimer and now her. What in Light's name is happening? What do we do? I'm uncertain, but this I know. This crisis extends beyond the Ilaran. Whomever these false Luminarchs are, Sarago must be warned. Dispatch a courier hawk. Master, you need to see this. The fog's rising in broad daylight. Oh my god. 5? It's not broad daylight, it's nighttime. But still, that's a problem. Wait. Hang on. Oh, there they go. So what does that mean? No, it's not. Oh, it is. It is enough. But what is that? What's happening to you? Why are you green? Okay, maybe we stop production for the moment. We don't need to go get trees right now. Like, let's stay out of the fog for the time being. Oh my god. I wish there was like... Oh, so these are fog infected now, huh? Can I like boost the power of this thing or something? I guess not. Oh, it's getting all of them. Oh, it can't actually hold it back. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it went back down. Good. That's terrifying. I am not happy about what just happened. Okay, everybody chill. The fog is supposed to be retreating. Can it do that, please? Thank you. Oh, God. This world kind of sucks. Okay, so will that, like, fogginess go away over time? With the sun or whatever? Or is that just on there forever now? The fog is not going off. I guess we gotta survive the full day. And we need another house. Unfortunate timing, to be certain. Yeah. Here's a good spot, I think. Oh, wait, these need to be manned during the day right now. Hello? Hello? That's so stupid that I can't add workers to these things when they're paused. Oof. I think it would be smarter to spread their radiuses out. Oh, no, right there is about right at the edge of it. So they don't overlap quite so much. But I don't want to send them into the fog. The fog advances more frequently and climbs higher. What are your orders? Cry? This started immediately after Legatus departed. It's too convenient to be a coincidence. We must risk activating the device. Our preparations will ensure success. Master Ethnarch, you warned us it remains unstable until fully matured. True, a single miscalculation could at least catastrophic energy. However, everything will be perfectly fine. Hence, we'll evacuate the tree first. Go where? They'll be exposed to the fog for a bit, but no harm will come to them afterwards. Are you in your right mind? The fog's about to destroy us. You suggested we walk into it? I fear we've no other choice. Hear me, we needn't attempt this experiment surrounded by fog. Gather supplies on the upper platform. The fog can't reach us there. Can't reach us? You can't guarantee that. These events won't resolve themselves. Ignalis likely felt the same way. Maybe that's why they were on fire. How can you be certain the device will function, or that anyone survives such prolonged fog exposure? The last stand. I mean, we're kind of doing alright, actually. Riding out the shroud surge in the tree is the tried and true solution. Under normal circumstances, this would be the obvious choice, but these are not normal circumstances. On the other hand, activating the device carries tremendous risk, shroud or no shroud. Do it. Send it. Only the device can save us now. Our efforts will not have been in vain. Do it! I want to see the tree catch on fire. It worked? Where's... Awaken the seed. What? Oh, I guess I'm evacuating everyone right now, huh? Okay, I still have rangers, though, so I should still try and protect my buildings. Might buy us a few days, or at least an hour. We need faster scout groups, man. Okay. Rapid marches. We're researching this. Can everyone get back to work while we're just chilling here? You know? Like, I know we're evacuating people a little bit at a time. But... yeah. There we go. There was a workplace accident. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so this debuff just never goes away. That's pretty annoying. Okay, Shroud's gonna come back in now. A 6! Okay, it's worse than I thought. Okay, we've got rapid marches now. They should be moving faster. Anything else I can research that's worth it? Oh yeah, chop shop. They'll be fine. I'm sure it'll all be okay. You really want me to send someone all the way over here? Nice. Fog kills slower, you'll make it. Okay. So those two are set. Returning. Oh, I see. Okay. Now we scout them first and then send people to them. I want to send people at the last possible moment, though. The scouts can deal with the fog. I don't want my citizens to have to do it if I can help it. Workplace accidents, huh? Okay, so we're not doing... Okay, I was... Why can I not do that while the game's paused? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, Chop Shop's researched. Isn't that great? That'll be really important, because we're definitely gonna be okay. Are you chop shopping? There we go. I can't... The game needs to let you do this stuff while it's paused. That's just basic Citybuilder stuff. Survive the disease outbreak. Many of our people feel dizzy and can't stop coughing. If you don't get this disease outbreak... Oh... Okay. No citizens with state ill? That's probably not going to happen. But we'll try. Is this fully staffed? Are both of them fully staffed? Yeah? Okay. Scouting party's ready. Send them this way. And we still have a homeless problem, oddly enough. Okay, fog has retreated. Okay, that one's done. This isn't being manned. That's okay. I don't really care about that. We're still harvesting solar for some reason. Don't know what we're gonna do with it. Considering we're all gonna die. Oh, the warehouse has to be on a flat surface, huh? It's gotta be on a platform. Well, that sucks. I can't put it up here then. Scouts, are you ready to go again? Go. We should probably wait until, well, the fog's covering the whole area regardless now, day or night, so they're going to be in it regardless. Maybe we should go ahead and start sending people. Let's just do it. Send them. Send them all. Screw it. Abandon ship. Go chill out in the fog. I'm sure everyone will be just fine. There they go. Now what? Oh, they take time to get there. Yeah. That's kind of horrifying. Oh my god, look at it. It's like an ocean. It has layers, dude. My tree! My tree! Everything's ready. The others have left. We're the only ones left. Excellent. Why aren't you with them? It wouldn't be right for you to be here alone when you inevitably die. Matan, as head of the Toilers, you're in charge while I'm occupied. The people can't be left leaderless. Go with them. That's an order. I'm a simple man, but no fool. I don't know your clever words, but I understand you don't expect me to survive. Or you don't expect to survive, so I'm staying. Why would you do this? My children, Master Ethnarch. They're in Sarago now. I want them to have a place. Archon Valfidus, he promised to save whoever he could. I'll ensure they have a future. You worthy son of Sarago, Matan, your children will honor their father. Burn bright in this final hour. The fall of Eleron. The fog reached the upper tier and its creatures infiltrated even higher, but the dwellings stood empty. Tesson managed to activate the device. A colossal flash lit up Eleron. The fog vanished for kilometers around. Everyone who remained above sacrificed themselves to give others a chance to survive. Most of Eleron's inhabitants escaped to the ground. They watched in terror as Eleron burned, praying to the light that the fog wouldn't take them forever. Is everything truly lost? Ooh, that's the end of the demo. Oh my goodness, that's a really good one. I really like that. It was kind of hokey, and there were a lot of translation issues, and the UI needs some serious love. But the concept, the gameplay, all that is there. I love it. I really wanted to see some of this tower defense type stuff they were talking about. I didn't really get to see that, and I'm a little upset about it. But overall, did really fantastic work by the developers. That's really impressive. I love the visuals, I love the concept, the style. So the tree did burn in the end. Yes, it seems it would. I don't know if the other one would have saved everybody or what. Probably the place would have fell either way. I think that's kind of the start of the game, is the fall of this city. And maybe, I'm getting the feeling that this is going to be sort of like a They Are Billions scenario, where you have like a world map and you choose, okay, this is a suitable tree. And the music is amazing too, yeah. Where you like pick a tree, you go there, you build a base, you try and survive as long as you can, and then there's a story mode where you have to complete certain objectives while you're surviving. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. I don't really get the society management vibe that something like Frostpunk has. I think it's more of a survival type. Well, I guess both are survival. Less society, more materialistic, more focused on food and resources, and land claim is the big one there. The ability to use and take advantage of resources by building defenses. Like in They Are Billions, you'd build walls and turrets. Here you're going to build fires and watchtowers to protect from monsters and the fog. I want to see more of this world, though. I want more lore to this. This is a surprisingly well-made, like, glance into a really in-depth world. I want to know more about their lifestyle. I needed more showcasing for the tower defense part. Yeah, it had zero showcasing for the tower defense part. It was just the fog that we had to worry about. And I think the watchtowers, I think there's gonna be troop movement a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be RTS like They Are Billions. I think it's gonna be tower defense. So you put your troops in these towers, and that's what actually fights the monsters. But I would like for them to have actual units on the map that could like attack settlers on the way, so you had to build watchtowers to guard your roads, things like that. As far as the gameplay and balance goes, it was great. It was just that the game itself needs a lot of polish in terms of quality of life, user-friendliness, and translation. Especially when it comes to overlapping areas and assigning workers and things like that. But aside from that, I mean, this was great. I love this. I was ready to keep going. So, that's DarkSwitch. Keep an eye out for a review on this one coming tomorrow or the day after. Thanks everybody so much for listening to me today. I hope you enjoyed. And you'll be hearing from me again real soon. Bye everyone, have a good day. See you tomorrow.